Salvation Army, which had started in England, sent its American members back to Britain to aid after the Blitz raid.
WYI. WYI News. Always on time, always reliable. Somewhat reliable. You can't really rely on us. So don't. WYI.
Good morning and welcome to WYI News. I'm Bud Dickinson. I'm here to give you your daily dose of camp news. Last night you had the opportunity to hear the WYI Gospel Choir made up of 130 delegates. You might think that sounds like the whole camp, but there were a select few who didn't make the cut. Turning to other news, the questionable food this week at camp has apparently been having some strange effects on delegates. Some people have been spotted eating their own spit, gorging themselves on marshmallows, and others have just refused to eat at all. Many delegates have started asking when the camp staff will finally slaughter the fattened deer that have been seen on camp. This one appears to have been raised in captivity and seems like he knows the end is near. Here's hoping. I'm starved. The heat has also been an issue at camp this week, and we're not just talking about Marcos the Man-Eater Marquez. Temperatures have been climbing all week long, and some delegates have decided to take matters into their own hands. Here we see a group who seem to be performing some kind of rain dance. WYI has always prided itself on being an institute of higher learning. WYI News decided to find out just how much some of our delegates learned in the last few days. Let's take a look.
And what country did the Salvation Army originate from?
I don't know.
The United States?
New York, is that a country?
England, I think.
Nevada?
England. Can you tell me what the S's on the uniform stand for?
Salvation.
Soap, soup, and salvation?
Salvation, I guess.
Salvationists?
Safe to serve.
Oh, yeah, I knew that.
Like safe to serve or serve to save or something like that?
What S's?
Saved to serve.
And how many divisions are in this territory?
12?
More than 10?
5.
I think there's 6.
I'm a guess and say 50 like there are states.
10.
Ask that to my dad.
Can you spell colonel for me?
COLONIAL. COLONOL.
CORONEL.
I know it starts with a C and ends with an L.
COLONEL.
What does TSA stand for?
Tucson Salvation Army.
The super secret agency?
Salvation Army. TS. What rank is the highest DFS, Commissioner, or Surgeon General?
The General? Surgeon General?
Surgeon General, I guess. The first one.
DFS.
Commissioner,
You sure?
Surgeon General,
Commissioner.
What was General William Booth's first name?
James.
His first name? I have no idea.
George.
I'm really hungry, so I'm gonna go eat. I'll come back later.
Finally tonight, troubling news from camp. Nerdism is on the rise among the youth of the Salvation Army. Many blame the gateway puzzle Rubik's Cube for leading young people down the slippery slope of geekdom. Some might say the Rubik's Cube is a harmless activity, and several have been spotted even here at WYI. But studies have been shown a link between Rubik's Cube and more hardcore nerdy activities such as Dungeons and Dragons, anime, and ultimately even Star Trek conventions. By then, it's usually too late. So if you see any one of these dangerous Rubik's Cubes, do your part. Shove them into a locker and take their milk money. Thank you for tuning in to WYI News. I'm Bud Dickinson.
The Salvation Army, which had started in England, sent its American members back to Britain to aid after the Blitz raid.
WYI. WYI News. Always on time, always reliable. Somewhat reliable. You can't really rely on us. So don't. WYI.